Hello, and welcome to another episode of 5 Minutes with Freed. I'm your host, Michael Freed. I'm a litigation partner in the matrimonial and family law firm of Berkman Bottger Newman Schein, with offices in New York City, Westchester, and now Long Island. So today I'd like to introduce Allyson Burger, one of the new partners in our Long Island office. So Allie, welcome to 5 Minutes with Freed.
Thank you, Michael. I'm so happy to be here.
So, Allie, tell us, how many years have you been practicing matrimonial law?
I have been practicing exclusively matrimonial and family law for the entirety of my practice for 12 years.
That's great. And how did you get involved in matrimonial law?
So when I was 9 years old, my parents began a very long and contentious divorce process themselves. And I remember at the time being very much, unfortunately, aware of what was going on around me and in my house. And I recalled how much of it really struck a nerve with me. I felt that from what I observed, some of the attorneys weren't responsive and weren't particularly compassionate. And I kind of decided when I was in 5th grade that this is what I was doing, blinders on, and I was going to be doing this better. That's what I wanted to do. So I've had tunnel vision ever since 5th grade.
Wow, that's pretty good. In 5th grade, I think I wanted to be a garbage man, but that's,
I think one of my sons wants to be a garbage man too.
it's the best thing for a boy. So Allie, in general, how do you approach representing a client in a divorce?
So I have been told by colleagues and by employers past that in order to be successful in practicing matrimonial law, that we really have to divorce ourselves from emotion and kind of handle a family separation like a business transaction. And admittedly, I am completely incapable of doing that. I cannot do that. But I really feel that my approach to these matrimonial cases comes from a place of empathy, maybe sometimes to a fault, but I really do try to put myself in my client's shoes and feel what they're feeling, but at the same time, try to help them find the pathway forward.
Right. Oh, that's great. So Allie, let's put aside the work aspect. Tell us a little bit about yourself personally.
So, in addition to being a matrimonial lawyer, I have a husband and 2 little boys. My big boy turned 7 on Sunday. He's very proud of that.
That's great.
Yeah. And my 3-year-old budding garbage man keeps us very, very busy. And I am very hopeful that we'll soon one day adopt a dog.
What made you decide to join Berkman Bottger Newman Schein?
So really, I think after living through the height of the pandemic and reevaluating a lot of things, I really wanted at this point in my practice to find, a home to be at. And BBNS, of course, I mean, the reputation is just that it's, a powerhouse, a pinnacle of brilliant minds. But really, what struck me, in addition to them, being so smart, is that this is a group of really good people. And I am so just really awestruck by the cultural element of the people that are part of this team. And I've been saying to my husband, I said, I really feel like this is a unicorn. I haven't seen a firm like this in the last 12 years. And I feel very, very lucky to bring a little bit of that magic out to Long Island.
Well, let me just say this. We are very lucky to have you. So Allie Burger, we've now come to the most important part of the show, and that would be the question of the week. Allie Burger, this is your question of the week. How do you think your colleagues in the matrimonial world would describe you?
That's a good question. I think that my matrimonial colleagues would say that I'm honest. What you see is what you get. And I do know that some colleagues have told me that when they see me, they think of me smiling. Clearly not in an upsetting situation, but I do try to bring some levity and some light to some of the painful things that our clients are going through. So I often am smiling and can't help it.
Well, that's good. You need to smile, you need to laugh at the business that we're in. So,
I agree.
A- Ally Burger, you've said it all. You are practicing matrimonial law and helping people get through the toughest part of their lives one day at a time. We are so excited to be having you join us at Berkman Bottger Newman Schein, and I want to thank you for being a wonderful guest on 5 Minutes with Freed.